If you and your group have been having a hard time finding a 4x4 that works best for you and your team, I'm here to present to you the Legacy. No matter what stage of the wipe you're in, this base gives you the feeling of living in a full large group base while keeping things simple and easy to build. It's got a clean open core layout with tons of angles to play, a spacious roof and some really solid towers. I've tested this base myself just like every single one of my other bases, and I really like how this one came out. This base is really cozy and defendable, and I enjoyed living in this base multiple wipes. So it is finally ready to be shown to you. And if you want to check this base out yourself, not just watch it, the rusticated code is in my Discord, where I post exclusive private base designs for the community. If you want even more unique builds with full tutorials, check out my Patreon to support me directly and get fresh designs every month. On there you get bases from 4+ players all the way up to 20. But for now, let's jump into the tour. Okay, starting off with the tour, this is the Legacy 4x4. Before we begin with it though, I want to say that this is my best medium group base up to date, and it's the most meta for online raids I've seen on YouTube. Now, it's very simple to build. It looks difficult, but trust me, it's not that difficult to build this base. Coming into our gatehouse airlock, as you can see, it's airlocked. This way it's really difficult for raiders to get in. It's still possible, but it just makes it harder. Now, you can fit all the way up to 8 beds, but I chose not to include 2 beds here, just to make your way in easier, but that's totally up to you. We got some nice patriarchal peaks peeking outside of our gatehouse, and we got enough space for any locker kits you might want, plus a locker here. This triangle room has another purpose. I will show that in the tutorial. Coming into the base, this is the view we see. The base is quite big and tall, so it looks quite nice. These brutalist peaks right here, they prevent you from getting door camped, and you can kill raiders early game. They go up really quickly as you want them up really fast, and they're great to use if you're getting early game raided, especially if you make this base on top of a mountain. The compound is covered by 8 turrets, and it may look a little bit different to most of you guys, as you guys are all used to large furnaces maybe, with a large furnace wall. But this base is a bit different. These walls right here, I want to show you what it's made for. Now, as you can see, turrets don't cover here, so raiders can stand here. But if raiders want to breach your base, they need to either jump over it, which is really annoying because they're gonna get shot at by multiple turrets at the same time. Not only that, it's easy for you to kill them, so it basically forces the raiders to make a breach. And by doing that, they waste doom and may run out, and they're forced to be in a narrow breach, which you can seal easily. Not only this, these walls do prevent your turrets from getting grubbed easier, so I strongly recommend doing this. And if you're wondering about large furnaces, I would recommend you guys to make a large furnace compound. I will show what that is with a cinematic. It should be playing right now on the screen. Coming in to our catwalk section, we got a little window here to look outside of our compound if we're getting camped or if there's raiders outside. Coming a little bit further up here, we got a really nice angle to kill raiders from. It's extremely tight and Fob can't see it, making it great to kill other people with. Now, this is a catwalk runaround section. It's meant to tank rockets for the freehand foundations, as there's only 2. And it's a really nice area to play from. It's covered by 8 turrets and loads of shotgun traps all around, making this an extremely annoying runaround for raiders. Over here we got some nice angles. They're great to play from too. I like using them. Now, if we head up over to our catwalk mobility, this is how it looks like. This triple brutalist right here, I really like using it. I include it in all my large group base designs, that's why I wanted to include it here also. It's great to play from. If you die, your body will fall down, which makes it easier for you to loot, as you would rather have your beds down there than up here. Now, on our catwalk floor, it's covered by another 8 turrets, actually 12, but more on this one in a second. We've got loads of angles, downward peaks, they see everywhere and they see far, which makes it so nice as you're not really limited to tight angles that are completely useless. I prefer the far ones, where you have more opportunity to kill people with than make really specific peaks. Now, this runaround is quite easy to work with, it's nothing crazy, and if we were to come up here on this ladder, This is our tower mobility. These peaks down here, they provide great silencing spots. If you have a silencer, as you know, Rust removed the craftability for them, so if you found one on your wipe, use them in these peaks. It's really difficult to spot you in here, and trust me, this one works well. This turret is here to prevent raiders from laddering up onto your catwalk, and this leads further up to our tower, but more on this one later. Coming back down, we're now gonna enter our main base, the main 4x4. We're greeted down here by a shotgun trap and another one here. I'm gonna show you guys why the shotgun trap is so strong, but not yet. First, we move on to the inner peaks area. It looks a little bit different, as most 4x4s tend to have windows right here. Well, I chose doors and I have a great reason for this. I'm gonna tell you guys that in a second when we get up here. Running around this section, we see 3 shotgun traps that prevent raiders from running around here easily, enabling you to make way more plays and seal everything you might need. This basement is really standard, really normal, there's nothing crazy going on, it's just meant to be here to allow for more plays, sealability and defendability. On 2 sides, we've got 4 large boxes, and on the other 2, we're greeted with large batteries. These ones are nice to get your early game turrets down or whatever sort of electricity you might need. This is our starter module. This starter module is kind of your regular 2x2, however, it's not really as equal to it, as you would want your TC to be where this furnace is at, but obviously it's not here. I'll show the placement for that in the tutorial, so don't be scared. This is just so you have a bit easier mobility for your team. And coming further up, we've got a mini open core. This mini open core is really cozy, I really like it, and if you're playing 12 deep, it's perfect for you. You guys fit here perfectly well, and you've got enough storage, so you don't have to worry about getting your open core up fast. Here you've got a little one-way retake into your main 2x2 inner peak section, and coming up is my favorite room in this entire base. It's a section of battery room, and this is a potential TC spot. I wouldn't place it here, as I'm showing it on the tour obviously. However, if you do want to keep it here, you can. It's very difficult to get here for raiders, as it's completely separated from everything. They would have to blow the walls. And here we got lots of beds and 2 ways out to our inner peaks to make mobility a little bit easier. It's covered by 4 turrets all around, and we got 4 patricos looking into our inner peak section. Now to the point with these single doors. If you're in our raid defense and you get killed in here and you want to reloot your body, with a window, your body is always exposed. However, with this door, you're able to simply close it from up here without dying, jumping down and looting yourself safely, and then re-peeking maybe that one. So that's why I choose this door design. Now this door to the left leads us down to our shell. This is so we can get plays done easier, and so you can seal if it's crucial, as most inner peaks don't have the drop down here or anywhere. That's why it's a really nice addition to have, and raiders cannot use this against you really, as if they do break this door, it's a very simple way to seal it off right there. Coming into here, we've got a simple doorway out. With this one, you can just jump down into your catwalk runaround, or what I like to use it for is to shoot HVs down in here. It's very unpredictable when you open this door and shoot a HV, it's a great peek. Now my point here, with the shotgun trap we saw earlier, is that if you do end up dying in here whilst trying to retake your inner peaks, your body will fall down right here. And as you can see, you cannot see the shotgun trap, so if a raider does get greedy and you don't have doors down here early game, they might try doing something like this to see if there's a shotgun trap. They realize there isn't, they stand and die, allowing you to loot your own body plus the raiders one if they do get greedy. Moving up on the base, we see a gremlin floor. This gremlin floor is just to allow for higher raid cost, more beds, respawns, whatever you might need, and most importantly, an early game shooting floor. This early game shooting floor allows you to have great angles and retake your catwalk with rockets. As raiders do like to stand right here, this early game shooting floor allows for potential to kill them really easily with rockets, F1s or your AK obviously, and it does give you some nice 4 angles. Late game, I really recommend using a silencer in here too. This gremlin flora has 4 batteries on all 4 sides too. Moving even further up on the base, this is where open core begins. If you've been following me lately, and you've seen my 5x5 design I built with Bombastic as well, this is our style of open cores, and this open core has so many more boxes and more layers to raid into. I really like this one as it's super cozy and has tons of retakes with lots of one-ways. It's really difficult to kill you in all these peaks, especially these ones. They're great to play from, and I strongly recommend you try using them in a raid defense. Moving back down, on these two sides, it's exactly symmetrical with the jump ups. However, on these two sides, you've got a separated battery room on this side and on the opposite one. And here, you've got a Patrico peak that raiders cannot use against you unless they break this window. Now, you've got some boxes to get your kits in, more boxes up here too. But where you choose to put them is up to you. Moving up, we've got a nice flame trap and shotgun trap, and access to this retake into your open core. It's completely sectioned off, so this is a really annoying point for raiders to get to. Moving back here, this is our main mobility up to the shooting floor and roof, with some nice shotgun traps and flame traps to slow raiders down. Another retake, this one acts as a double retake into your open core and into your main bedroom floor. Usually me and my teammates do tend to fight over these beds, as they're really cozy and really nice to have. There's great access points up to your shooting floor and open core. That's why I recommend you put your bed here fast. In here, we got a one-way here and to the shooting floor, and a door retake up here. Moving further up the base, we got another one-way up to our shooting floor, and loads of beds. Your entire team should be able to fit here, as this base is meant for 12 to 16 players. All of your teammates should be able to get a bed up on this floor. And now let's head on over to the shooting floor. The shooting floor has got great downwards onto the catwalk, so you can easily retake it, and if you do build it, it's got really great far angles too. They're really open, they're really nice to use. I like the ones that aren't super tight. I prefer the ones that you can see far with and kill people with, instead of the really specific angles. On all my bases that I build, I always have this triple boot list. It's a great peak, it's really high up and really annoying to raid, as it's so easy to seal. Over here, we got a little bit of a roof retake from a shooting floor and a way up to roof, allowing us to have 6 total ways up to the roof, just from the main base, not including towers. Moving further up this mobility, on these stairs we see a triple one-way from just these stairs to retake half of your roof width. It's great if you're getting top down, but I've got another trick if you are getting top down, which I'm gonna show soon on the towers. This is to retake. This retake here is great early game if you do decide to just build the main 4x4 up, and this is to retake your mini floor if they're top down. This garage can fit 2 minis, maybe even 3, but no attack minis, unfortunately. This is how our roof looks like. We've got 4 un-HVable turrets from minis, and another 4 which you can HV, but overall the roof coverage is great on this base. Over here we got 2 more brutalists, which see really far, they're really high up in the base, and they're really annoying for people to shoot you back from. Moving on into our towers. Our towers fit enough space for 4 beds total. This isn't the only placement that you can have. And they've got so many peaks. These towers are so great to have. It's a big advantage, and if you're getting top down, this peak is the greatest peak that you can have, as it's so easy to kill everyone. If your entire team spawns in all of your towers at the same time to kill everyone on the roof and just sits in these peaks, I'll guarantee you that you will win the top down defense. Coming over here, we can see 3 shotgun traps to prevent raiders from moving around easily. If they do somehow get access to here, more Patrico peaks, like so. These ones are nice. You do need to have a decent stand-up spray, not like me. And below here we can fit 2 boxes here and another 2 here. If you would like and don't want to use these boxes here, you can fit 1 right here and the 2 beds still. I can show that placement too in the tutorial if I don't forget it. You got a Brutalist peak to play from too, it's really far out. And you've got these windows here too. Now that does conclude our tour, so for now let's move over to the tutorial.